Welcome back to Better Dig 2, the husband and wife horror podcast bringing our couch conversations to the masses. I'm your host, Maddie.
And I'm your host, Shrade.
Grab a seat on the couch and let's talk horror.
Maddie, my love, we're just going to keep rolling on the hype train this week. All the scare zones have been announced.
They have.
3 out of 4 of them look great. I need to know what kind of shady backhanded deal was it the promise of money and then some weird shenanigans behind there? I've got thoughts.
I do too.
We'll save that for the main body.
Yep.
Okay.
So we had a big HHN announcement week with big official announcements, littler announcements that weren't advertised as well, but were still put out there, confirming parts of the event. So let's dive right in. It was Ramon Peridot week because
hell yeah,
everything that was announced, he's leading it. So
good. We're in good hands.
Gives me hope for a couple of these that I wasn't so hopeful for. But yes, in Ramon's hands,
In Ramon we trust. I hate how our brains are in basically one brain cell at this point. This is a little too much.
We're sharing it today. Okay, so for the first big announcement, we had another house announced.
Whoop, whoop.
And this eased my worries because they did officially announce Evil Dead Burn. Excellent.
I know that there are mixed reviews depending on who you are. As an Evil Dead fan, last week's episode or 2 weeks ago? Okay.
Yeah, you can go watch that episode and see our opinions about the movie.
I fucking thought it ruled.
I was a little disappointed. But I have high hopes for the house. I feel like it could work very well as a house where it lacked as a movie for me. So,
okay.
The official description from Halloween Horror Nights: an infernal force has taken hold of a family home and it's hungry for its next victim. Dodge Deadites hell-bent on bloodshed in this haunted house based on the new film Evil Dead Burn.
Okay.
So,
I mean, it says what it is on the tin.
Yeah, we don't get much from that. But so like I said, Ramon is the show director and writer. If you're not familiar, Ramon did Dead Man's Pier. He did Blood Moon. He did El Artista.
Which I'm going to stop you right there because I know we're in good hands because we are going to be predominantly in one venue with Evil Dead Burn.
Yeah.
We have seen him crush it with El Artista. I mean, it was a gorgeous house. It was a spectacle to behold. The height, the depth that he was able to go in.
Yeah.
And then just with basic storytelling. So with something that we've already got a previous story based off of with this IP, we get more of that, and I think some of his creative freedoms are really going to show through
For
this
sure.
and give us a dynamic home.
And he posted, he's a huge Evil Dead fan. So,
yeah,
who better to give it to than someone who loves the franchise and is going to put everything into it. So he said, adapting the visceral world of Evil Dead Burn into a haunted house has been a bloody good time. Much like Sebastian Vanacek's film, this house is mean, gruesome, and unrelenting from start to end. We swung for the fences on this one and collaborated with our tech teams to achieve some really cool effects here to fully immerse guests in the hellish chaos of a Deadite possession.
Hell yes.
So, like I said, I'm much more excited for the house than I was. I mean, I was really excited for the movie. Got a little let down, but I know that they can make a great house out of it. So
okay. We got merch too.
We did. We got a little merch preview.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's not as egregious as the Stranger Things merch, so
No.
which is very hard to follow. The shirt is kind of mid. Overall.
It was an odd choice. I feel like they went with the pin design.
Yeah, which I mean, one of the most impactful scenes just from like the director standpoint.
Yeah.
Like changing the audio like that and getting
Mm-hmm.
real gruesome, and like I can't, like, as a Q-tip user, it made me very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I've been looking at them questioningly this
I
week.
just like, I don't know, going or coming back from that movie, I don't think that would be my like go-to like item or mystery mouse tool from that movie.
No,
I don't know.
I think the
And
knife
the
would
way
be good.
and the way that it's like just the pin is all big and then it's like Evil Dead Burn Little, like I don't know why they didn't, if they were dead, hell bent on using the pin, center it a little, the Evil Dead Burn is so little, or even just doing the notebook, the journal or whatever. Like if you had it open and then Evil Dead Burn in the middle, like
Yeah, I mean that's an easy slam dunk, and I think like graphic designer can whip that out in like
yeah.
a day, easy.
Yeah.
So the fact that they went with the pen is a little questionable. It's
Now,
very basic.
Yeah. The hat, on the other hand,
It rules. I will be, as a hat enjoyer, I'll be buying the
it
hat.
looks good quality. It's like fully embroidered. It's not a patch on the front. It has the pin and it's over the ear. That makes sense.
Yeah. I'm in.
So
I'm
the
perfectly fine with
hat
that.
looks good quality.
Yeah.
So
And then if you're collecting the carousel, it is the main two stands in it because they come with their little set pieces. You have Edgar, who is the dad, as his deadite form, and then you also have Max, the sweet little dog,
poor dog.
who also turned into the devil at the end. So,
So yeah. Okay. So anything else on Evil Dead Burn as a house?
I want to keep talking about it because I see what's next, and I know I'm just gonna get upset.
Well, we have to keep moving forward. So final two scare zones were announced.
Yep.
Because we only have 4 nowadays since the San Francisco scare zone has been transformed into Club Horror, which we'll talk more about later.
Yeah. No longer scare zone, just a street experience.
Yep.
Right. That's what they're classifying as. Okay.
So last 2 scare zones were announced.
Mm-hmm.
The first one that we got announced this week was Fortnite Nightmares.
Yay.
So that one's official.
Yep.
You can tell we're super excited for it.
I hope that it's Tomato Town and the battle bus is there.
I don't know anything about Fortnite.
There's that like really cringy song that was
I
all
think
over socials for a while.
Played it a handful of times, maybe.
Yeah.
And back in my previous life as a high school teacher, just kids talking about it and doing the stupid dances,
Yeah.
brings back bad memories.
Yeah. I don't think you can go to a middle school without children doing Fortnite dances. And honestly,
Yeah.
it's a little much.
So, description on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Trudge through this scare zone and brace for the storm because there's no telling what horrors it'll bring with it.
Fuck yeah, it's a trudge. Nobody wants to go through it.
I thought that was the funniest wording choice they could have chosen to describe it. And it's like, no telling what horrors it'll bring with it.
Rip your soul apart as you take a step through the lovely world of Fortnite.
Yeah. So
Ugh.
now, like I said, this was the week of Ramon. So our hopefully saving grace with this scare zone, Ramon is like co-leading this. So
I mean, they needed to put something out there to give anybody any amount of hope.
yeah. So his words, this experience blends classic Halloween textures with a high energy, tech-driven thematic that is synonymous with the brand, all while layering the scares.
Yep. Man, there's going to be a chug jug and a pinata and a golden AK.
You know so much more about it than I do.
Listen, they've got cool umbrellas they sail down on.
I hope that, we've seen all the LED light strips that are running up the trees and the branches. I hope they make it look cool. Like I know there's like the storm thing and it's like purpley, like lightning clouds.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I hope it at least looks cool. Hopefully.
Like we're gonna we're just gonna talk so much shit about this because this is such a weird decision.
Yeah.
Like I've seen people try to defend it and they're like, there's so much they could do with the IP. And it's like, okay, judging on what the merch is, I don't think that's gonna play the main portion of it. There might be some like little guest Easter eggs in there.
Yeah.
I bet Ninja will have a fucking I think he was the big guy, the purple blue haired weirdo that does all the Fortnite shit.
They do have a lot of IPs within Fortnite, like the skins and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I've heard, what I understand, just because they have Fortnite doesn't automatically give them access to all those IPs.
Mm-hmm.
They would have to make deals with all the individual IPs that they don't already have. We did talk about, The Simpsons being part of Fortnite. So they already have some, licensing with Simpsons.
Yeah.
So like those may be able to be there. Any other things that are within Fortnite that Universal already has like deals with, they may be able to bring in. So who knows? And I understand they're trying to bring in and attract younger crowds. I get it. Like,
don't.
Those are the people that are going to be buying the tickets for the next 10 to 20 to 30 years. So they're getting them hooked early. I understand it.
But they've got Mickey's fucking spooky rat clubhouse or whatever it's called. Like, that's where your demographic for children is. This is for, like, I don't want to be an elitist here. I think there are some cool kids who like Halloween and think it's rad and like horror and will get into it. And there are so many other starting off points. I would have rather seen a fucking Goosebumps like scare zone.
Again, that's old.
Listen,
we're getting old, Shrade. You have to accept that.
I accept that I do not accept Fortnite. I want it to be good because, again, I paid a lot of money. I am surprised that we're paying money to go through a fucking Fortnite experience. Because synonymous with, nobody in their right mind is like, what's synonymous with horror? Fucking Fortnite.
Well, that's why they're specifically doing Fortnite mares.
Yeah.
If it was just straight Fortnite, that would, not make any sense. They're at least going, it has a Halloween subset.
Yep. If you're going to take anything away from this, it's hate. Do not want.
Listen, you can be the hater on this one.
We'll
flip our roles here from typical. I just want to be optimistic. Like, I know we're not going to spend a lot of time in the scare zone. That's fine. But they have a lot going on this year. we're not going to feel the absence of that scare zone. Because with the next scare zone we're going to talk about, it's expanded. It's going to be bigger than normal. So we can count that as 2 scare zones over there and we'll be fine.
Sure.
You'll get over it.
Okay, before we
and
move
hopefully, like I said when this first was rumored, hopefully it'll just be a little playpen for all those kids and they can just stay over there.
Yeah.
And
It's just
then
the Freddy fans from last year I don't
well,
need it.
and the different IPs, the different audiences they're trying to appeal to. Yes, it's going to bring in maybe a lot of new people. Nights are going to be busy, but they still have a ticket limit. There is capacity, and we have been on sold out nights and still got to do everything we wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
In these instances, if there are street experiences and shows and other things to draw people, like different people eaters, it helps level out the lines of the houses.
Yeah, the thing that I worry about is they need to do a strict no guest fucking dancing policy. Go to like Club Horror for that. Don't clog up my unfortunate trudge through your scare zone because you and your 18 kids that you decided to bring are flossing with a Fortnite guy. That is my own personal hell.
That's what San Francisco used to be for me. When the people, like there used to be the photo ops and everything,
mm-hmm.
and people would just flock around them.
Oh, yeah.
And you could not get through there. So now Central Park is extended. It's not just like the bottleneck anymore.
Mm-hmm.
The stage, which we assume is going to be the battle bus, that will help pull some of that crowd away. So I think it'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
We will survive. We will be able to mark safe from Fortnite Mirror Scare Zone HHN 35.
How many videos do you think Fortnite Mobile, like people are going to be playing Fortnite Mobile in the Fortnite Scare
I've already
Zone?
seen one.
That's fucking gross.
I've already seen one. Yeah. One of the like a theme park guy. He took his phone and he took his little Bluetooth controller because he wanted to be the first one to have a dub in the Fortnite scare zone.
Dude, go play in traffic. That's fucking so cringe.
So
all right,
whatever floats their boat.
let's get out of here, but we need to talk about fucking merch first.
Yeah. Make sure we got everything. I will. Okay, one positive. I will give it one positive.
I won't.
Okay. The key art looked pretty good.
It was as basic as it needed to be, and honestly, compared to the Evil Dead shirt,
compared to Stranger Things,
yeah, this one is fine. Like
the key art was not terrible.
Yeah,
so they did say that. So those 3 characters, what are their names?
We have the illustrious Skull Trooper, Hollowhead, and don't forget about the Curdle Scream Leader.
Oh.
Yeah.
So those 3, obviously, those are on the merch. Those are on the key art, the shirt. They did not release any acrylic figures for this one. I assume they probably will, though. They did?
Yeah.
Who was it?
It is the Skull Trooper and the Curdle Scream Leader.
Oh, and not the Pumpkinhead guy, which I think is weird.
Well, I think the Skull Trooper has probably been around Fortnite for a while.
Okay.
So I don't know. And then this gross amalgamation, I think it's like 2 characters whose head is sewn together, split down the middle.
So they did say, though, that along with those 3, which are, I guess, known for Fortnite Mares, they did say that there will be some new characters that they've created that are exclusive to HHN.
Yeah, I'm sure that's definitely not another just bait to get skins into a digital space.
I could
that's
see
the best part of gaming at this point.
I could see them being put into Fortnite, so HHN going into Fortnite, but so yeah, the merch, it was just the key art on a shirt.
Hey, you forgot the stickers.
We haven't gotten there yet. Key art on a shirt.
Mm-hmm.
So we did get the carousel pieces. I forgot, and then there was some stickers.
Where are we dropping, Maddie? Huh? What is that?
They're good quality stickers.
Well, thank God for that.
Okay, let's get off of this hate because I don't like this switch in the dynamics.
Yeah, because we're fixing to go down town to Clown Town. My little dyslexic brain did not read this right the first time. It was like downtown, pound town, clown. And I was like, that's not right. That can't be right.
I think it's funny and I love it. And they said that they've had this idea in the works for years, possibly up to a decade. That's so this cool. Has been just the loving little name that they've just always called it, funny. So I love that they're actually getting to use it. And then we have downtown Clown Town.
It's definitely one of those the next time we need to think about a scare zone, this will be one that just from the name recognition. Yeah. That's
downtown Clown Town.
Downtown Clown Town.
Okay.
It is described as the city that never sleeps becomes a waking nightmare when it's overrun by killer clowns from outer space, Art the Clown, and other clown folk who can't wait to tear you limb from limb.
I love the term clowns folk. I just love that. Clowns folk.
Yep. So we did get the art announcement.
Yep. They did officially say art was going to be there.
Yep.
We had already gotten Killer Clowns announced, so this is confirmed where they will be.
I legitimately, with all of my soul, I need Shorty to just go bug the fuck out of Art.
Oh, I can't wait.
I cannot wait to see Art just look at the clowns.
Oh, just all their interactions are just going to be so good. Because that's how this scare zone usually is. It's more of the scare actors interacting with each other more. Whereas in Hollywood and Central Park, they're more just roaming and actually, scaring. But New York Scare Zone is always more, it's almost like its own little story.
Yeah.
I mean, more than the other ones to me. Because last year with the toxic sludge, and the cops, I have one clip where they're berating the guy at the newsstand, and he like reaches over like he's grabbing some of the sludge and like throws it at him. Like it's just fun. This is usually always my favorite scare zone, so I'm really looking forward to this one. Again, Ramon is the show director and writer of this scare zone.
Good. I mean, I don't want Fortnite to be on his list of negative things because, God damn it, he's so talented.
I just think that was the only way to save it.
Yeah, I mean, they're like, hey, we let this IP go. We've decided that Minecraft was taken, so we wanted Fortnite. And Ramon, sorry, buddy, this is your shot to make
No
it not
Roblox.
dog shit. Yeah.
Okay, let's quit talking about Fortnitemares.
Okay, sorry.
We're tainting the rest of it. Okay, so Ramon said, when the infernal carnival of nightmares rolls into the streets of New York, a maniacal troupe of clowns take over the city and convert it into downtown Clowntown.
I fucking love that.
As you traverse through each distinct borough, you will face clowns of different origin as chaos fills the air. Familiar clowns from our past, entirely new clowns, Art the Clown, killer clowns from outer space, and clowns yet to be revealed. So this really is Oops All Clowns.
Oops All Clowns, for somebody who is not a huge fan of clowns.
He's terrified.
I'm not
so ready.
I'm
so ready
not
for this.
terrified. I just am excited that maybe I will have something to actually be reasonably afraid of.
I cannot wait for you to get like snuck up on and just hearing like a high pitch like ah!
Listen,
I'm so looking forward to it, and we will have it on video.
That's great.
For future generations.
Perfectly
We're going
fine.
to show our nieces like, look, Uncle Shrade.
Oh, stop. You better quit
I
it.
cannot wait for them to make fun of you.
Anyway, so the scare zone itself is really expanded, which we touched on last week, and set pieces look incredible.
So when I was reading Ramon's description, so they're gonna like within New York, there's what 5 or 6 boroughs.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Queens and Manhattan, and I don't know all of them, but
we're in Texas. Who cares?
I know, but I'm just saying. So that's why they're expanding it, because it's like they're gonna have the different boroughs, which are like neighborhoods, I guess, kind of in a way. So we said they expanded it down to that intersection, like past Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
And then the street that runs like in between there that dead ends into the like Transformers extended queue where that bar is under there now. So there's usually food booths at that like T.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there, there's a stage. And it's really extending. And then I want to say, because I think there's maybe even something at the entrance of Sting Alley.
Okay.
So it might be down that whole row, up that middle street, and then the full New York scare zone, and then around that corner. I mean, it's going to be big, and I'm excited for it.
I'm here
Which
for it.
they have to. I mean, we already know there's going to be killer clowns and Art. Jack's going to be over there because, why wouldn't he be?
Yeah.
And then they're saying familiar clowns from our past, entirely new clowns, and clowns yet to be revealed. So I mean, there's going to be so many.
Yeah, and I believe like there was an italicized section in that announcement.
It was actually on. I think it was Michael Aiello's.
Yeah, it
post.
was Mike Aiello's. That's right.
His like little blurb about the scare zone, and at the very end it said, "Chances are you'll see something." I don't know, but chances was italicized.
Yeah.
So I think, and it had to have been intentional because it was the only word in that whole tweet.
I would think so.
So we might be getting Chance.
I mean, it's weird that they just don't outright announce it.
I think because Chance has like her own subculture.
Well,
like,
I think that's
following
awesome.
of HHN.
Yeah.
And so because it might not be like an every night thing, it may be kind of like how Art would kind of be elusive last year, which now he's going to be in the scare zone. Still, he might not be there like all the time. It's kind of like, what year was it when there was like the mayor and you would only see him sometimes? Was it Sweets?
Yeah.
there's certain like characters within the scare zones that are almost like a rarer character. So I feel like that's probably what this one's going to be like. So I think it'll be so fun. So
Yeah, I'm excited to be freaked out by clowns.
I'm excited to see you freaked out by clowns.
Hell yeah.
And it's not the only scare zone we're going to have clowns in.
Yeah. Yeah, there's clowns.
We've seen today we saw a new little set piece over in the Sideshow of Decay, a big,
it's a long boy,
like Stretch Armstrong clown.
That thing looks terrifying. The trash can still is the most horrendous thing I think I've seen. And it does have soulless black eyes, I think, that will steal your soul.
Yep. Okay, so those are the scare zones. So now all 4 have been announced. So we've got Infernal Carnival of Nightmares, Sideshow of Decay, Fort Nightmares, and Downtown Clowntown.
Downtown Clowntown.
Downtown Clowntown. So
we are going to be saying that a lot.
It'll be one of our vocal stems this year.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next thing, these weren't made like a big announcement or anything, but they were confirmed either on the website or on X or whatever. So they did confirm that we will be getting Mel Zombies back.
Fuck yes. Love that.
I loved Mel Zombies. It was so fun. It helped connect those scare zones between Hollywood and Central Park.
Yeah.
It was so fun. And we got some good interactions. And I mean, just watching them all on their rollerblades, like some of them are, doing little tricks and stuff. Like, it's just so fun. So
I think it is probably one of the best one-on-one interactions that you can have with the scare actor.
Oh yeah, park. And them doing their little like voices. It's so fun. Like, it's just whimsical in a way that zombies can be whimsical.
Correct.
So I love it. Let's see. Club Horror was also confirmed.
Come on, Gord Lord. That's all I want.
Yeah, we did not get a our Gordon, not Little Boo, Gordon Savior, but yeah, the Pumpkin Lord. No confirmation on that yet. I'm hoping, but
just give me Little Boo dancers and the Gord Lord. Just don't make him fart and be gross. Like, just make him a menacing figure who also likes to DJ.
Yeah.
Give him shutter shades, a chain. Let him fucking loose on the table.
Very funny.
That'd be rad.
Let's see. Chainsaw Horde was also confirmed.
Staple.
In Springfield.
Yeah,
Springfield.
It's a slam dunk. Springfield needs something
Well,
that's
it's
easy
just
to do.
another connector.
Yeah,
you know?
and they from the key art that we saw, it was clowns with chainsaws. So that
a little more clown garb.
Yeah.
So it's it's not for everyone, but it is for some. And instead of just trucking through that scare zone to get to the next thing or get to the next house line, it slows some people down a little bit.
Yeah.
Just helps balance crowds. Okay. So next thing, Dead Coconut Club also confirmed, and the theme was harvest, and it had like a little alien spaceship and beams. So
yeah,
I think that one will be fun.
That'd be cool. Give me an alien scarecrow. That's for you, Zach.
We went to Dead Coconut Club 2 years ago. That was the only time I think we'd ever been in it, maybe. And at least for HHN, because it's hard because it's like only open on HHN nights. So if you're wanting to get in, you're wanting to get to the park to hit all the houses and stuff.
Yeah.
And so sometimes we don't have want to sacrifice the time to go in there. But I think we'll have time this year. I at least want to go look around if they have any special drinks, as long as Bitter's Boy doesn't have his hand in them. Might try them.
Yeah. No, we still haven't got any food or drink speculation yet.
We're so close, though. We're so close.
Yeah. I just need to know if the great Lacto Cooler is making its triumphant return.
Yeah.
And if not, how am I going to get that landlocked drink to my hotel room?
Yeah.
So I can at least pretend like I can just I just got back, and then chug one and then go to bed.
And then last of the experiences hasn't been officially confirmed, but they have set pieces up in Diagon Alley is the Death Eaters.
Yep.
Again, another great people eater. So, and that's fun to me.
I think it's great that you have things you can enjoy.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool.
Okay. All right. So that is all the announcements that we've gotten since our last HHN update.
Mm-hmm.
So now that we have all of the scare zones and shows
Mm-hmm.
and street experiences confirmed,
Yep.
let's do a little hype ranking.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to start off with scare zones and my hype ranking for the scare zones. So I am most hyped for Infernal Carnival of Nightmares just because that is where Jack and Oddfellow are going to be. We're going to have their little, whatever's going on between them. I've seen the concept art for the entry archway. Looks really cool to me. Stilt Walker. I'm a sucker for Stilt Walker.
Okay.
So it looked like they had one on the concept. So I'm excited for that one. Especially, that's where first Oddfellow year, he had his car with everything coming out of it. That's where he was like posted up. So
yeah.
And it was hard because honestly, all of them except one, I'm really excited for.
Okay.
And,
Yeah,
but
I'm right there with you.
But Jack and Oddfellow, I've been so excited for that since it was rumored, since it was confirmed at the very beginning.
I think the first time that we have got to experience Oddfellow, it really became like that is our icon.
Because we were there when he was, his first time, his first appearance. So yeah, my second is gonna be Downtown Clowntown. So
bold move.
I am excited for all the different new and known faces. The extended scare zone, I mean, it's gonna be huge.
Oh yeah,
because again, they can go through that little park area, that used to be like the smoking area, because I don't think it is anymore. And there's like things to hide behind just in there,
I don't know, because I think it
know.
might get relegated to like the food booth
Just-
off limits area.
Yeah.
But that's just
maybe.
yeah. Traditionally, that's just how it is. And again, we know that the creative teams and then like on-site park and experiences, they know how to keep the flow going. I think it would be a little too convoluted. I say you keep a good concentration of them on every, that main L shape, and then let people watch over by the food booth like usual.
We'll see. Third is going to be Sideshow of Decay. Now, just because it's 3 out of 4 does not mean I'm not super freaking excited for it.
Okay.
The set pieces look so good, and they're so like full, than what they, even last year, which last year they were great with all the like the foliage and stuff.
Yeah.
But they're just, I mean, and every day they keep adding to them. They're just getting more and more fleshed out, and I'm so excited for that. So Downtown Clowntown and Sideshow of Decay are, I mean, really, really close in hype for me. But I think I love the New York Scare Zone. So
Fair.
And then default Fortnite at the bottom of my hype in 4th place. So
Wow.
yeah, who would have seen that one coming?
Yeah.
So okay, so what's your hype on scare zones?
Okay, number 1, Downtown Clowntown.
Love that for you. Love that you're gonna face your fears.
Listen, I don't come to Halloween Horror Nights for like silly dances and shenanigans. I come to get scared. It is the whole point of going there. That, and then I wind up like not getting scared, but just like fall in love with the characters and the houses and the spectacle of it and the food and friendship and community. There's a lot of great shit about HHN, which is why I'm so passionate about the things that I love there and the things that I want to be good.
Well, on those things that we don't like, we're just gonna put our blinders on and not let it affect our time.
Okay.
All
Fair
right,
enough.
next.
Sideshow of Decay
Okay.
is my number 2. I like Sideshow of Decay because Infernal Carnival is fine. It would be higher up if it wasn't that location. It's just always very lackluster being there. And I'm hoping that they'll expand on it some more this year, give us a little more length. it's usually very empty because there's a lot of people trying to go in and
Yeah.
out of the park. So it's not very inundated with like big set pieces. Scare actors do what they can there. The key art for the entrance does look phenomenal, and it does have, a pedestal for Jack and Oddfellow. So there will be some back and forth. The only thing I do worry about is if we are putting all of our eggs in one basket with that interaction, there is a set time that those characters can be up there.
Yeah.
So if they are just like opening ceremonies, that kind of takes away from the overarching, because it is such a huge set piece and probably like the main thing to gravitate towards. Where in other scare zones, we've got beautiful set pieces. The mermaid looks incredible. The Stretch Armstrong clown is freaky as fuck. A two-headed swan boat, which is rad. They're hanging like sideshow posters all over it. I think color-wise, it looks awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And it's very difficult for me to go 1 and 2 there. But Downtown Clowntown goes number 1.
Okay.
Sideshow, number 2. Infernal is 3.
All right.
Every like dead zone that is between like where I can quietly like house a corn dog or whatever. I'm pretty hyped about those spots. And then finally, of course, the flossing fiasco that is going to be the Fortnite scare zone. If we can call it a scare zone.
Okay.
Look, I'm just being honest here.
I know, but it'll be okay. I promise.
It will. I can't wait till people watch over there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, we go grab some food and just watch people make just complete fools of themselves.
I'm seeing Discord mods. I'm seeing kittens. I'm seeing it all.
Because what did we say?
Children.
We were going to get pizza fries and make a bingo card and sit and
100%.
check our bingo card off while we eat our pizza fries.
Yeah.
We're going to make the best of it.
Yeah, how many people that can say "milady" with a fedora on?
God.
Can't wait to see that. I think it's going to be great. It's the same little thing that we did last year at our 5 nights. It was great.
You know what? If this pulls some kids away from the screen, though, and gets them out into the real world for a few minutes.
I don't need them out in the real world. Get out of my way. Leave me alone.
Well, again, we'll just watch from afar.
From a distance.
Like a zoo.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Okay, so next we have street experiences.
Sick.
So it's however you want to consider it. 3 is, it's typically like considered there's 3 street experiences, but I'm going to call it 4 and then you'll see which ones. So, my top hype street experiences, because they're all returning, we've seen them. So this is kind of just in order of my favorites. Okay. It's always going to be the Death Eaters.
I love that for you. I think that's
Harry
great.
Potter is my favorite fandom, has been forever and ever and ever since I was little. So it's always going to be the Death Eaters. It's kind of the same thing as Fortnite, though. I get to watch people make a fool of themselves.
I will say, watching a bunch of drunk dudes wand battle the Death Eaters is pretty great.
It's so funny because, they're just making fun of it, but them being drunk and just going at it.
Oh, yeah.
Is so fucking funny.
It's just wholesome tomfoolery.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Suspension of belief, just immersion. That's what we go to the theme parks for. It's fun. But then also watching the really thirsty individuals.
Oh, it's cringe as fuck.
Chase them, running, and they'll see them, they're going to go around this way. So they run to this other where they're going to exit. That person is just going to single them out and they're going to become TikTok famous. It's so funny to just go get a butterbeer or get a fizzy orange juice, because those are my favorites.
Yep, those are both solid.
And just find a spot on the wall and just watch it all happen. The show that they do, though, is cool. So I like that. So
yeah, it is cool. It's malicious. It is a whole new side.
And they still kind of do different things. Last year they added a couple of things. It looks really cool in there.
Yeah, they do
nighttime. It's spooky.
Yeah.
Love it. So, All right. My next one is Mel's Zombies. Again, love them. Like it's just so cute. Like I love it so much.
Mhm.
Like I have the video of like giving the girl the bracelet last year, and just like the little squeaky like voice,
Yeah.
and you don't like, they're not actually, it's not anything coherent, but you know, you get the gist of what they're saying. And then they have their little platters of like severed limbs, and it's just so fun.
It
So
is.
I love it. Next is Club Horror, because it's a great use of that area. It helps. It's better than it when it was like a scare zone, which was just like, had been just Blumhouse like
Yeah.
advertisement before then. So at least it's something original.
Yeah.
They're playing some good music in there. You just get to vibe through there and keep going, you know?
Yep.
I'm excited though if they have Pumpkin Lord. So
Yeah.
and then I'm not excited for this one, but I have to put it somewhere. So Chainsaw Horde. I don't care for it, just because half the time you're walking through there and you get the overactors and overreactors screaming and running away, and then they'll like run into you, and it's just,
it is fun watching the Pick Me girls like haul ass away from it and then run into like a 40-year-old
like they
man.
hit a wall.
Yeah. It is quite fun to watch that.
Yeah, those are fun, but you had one guy last year like stop in front of you, get in your face, and you were just like deadpan. He was like, well, you look like you're having a great time.
Listen, just run your chainsaw and go chase after like teenagers.
Yeah.
Like you're not for me. I think your costuming is cool. I can appreciate you from a distance.
Yeah.
Chainsaws have not been scary for quite a while. And unless we're talking about the Chainsaw remake, then maybe it'll be super fun.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's...
Yep.
neither here
Again,
nor
it
there.
is just another flavor meant for another audience. It helps pick up a little dead space, making the whole event more seamless. You know, there's no dead zones. It is good for some people. It helps, you know, slow them down. They want to get some pictures. They want to interact with those scare actors. If that makes their night and makes memories for them, sure. They weren't in a house line ahead of me. They weren't in a food booth line ahead of me. And they weren't in a scare zone that I wanted to see or get an interaction with this character in. So that is my positive outlook on the things that aren't for me.
It's crazy how this
this dynamic is weird today.
Yeah,
so.
I don't like the energy we've created in the studio.
Okay, so that is my hype, or just, you know, favorites from top to bottom of street experiences. Your turn.
Okay, Mel's is my number one.
Okay.
Again, watching you have those interactions is phenomenal. Watching people run away from them in fear is funny to me.
So funny.
Because then
They're very Scooby-Doo-esque.
100%.
And so watching people actually be scared of it is so silly. It's just fun.
Yeah, and it's even funnier when they try to like run away, because they'll just kind of like slowly
Like,
skate after you too, which is fucking
It's like menacing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it's like they're
great.
just holding out their platter. Like they're just trying to feed you.
Yeah, that's all. So
It's
watch
so
people get
funny.
freaked out by them is fun.
Yeah.
But also, like you said, their voices, the character acting, each one of them is so distinct. So you can have those character interactions and you feel like, okay, this is a zombie. Some of them do like the like ooh, grunts.
And you
Other
know-
ones do the high pitched squeal like we talked about. I just think
They
it's
get
fun.
to do their own thing with it. And honestly, I think it drew more people into Mel's last year to eat.
Yeah.
Because it was full like all night, every night. And I don't ever remember it being that busy.
Yeah, and I don't think the exclusive food offerings were anything outrageous. Like,
And were there exclusive?
I bet there was. I
think so.
I think
I
there
know
was
that
like a chicken sandwich or something.
Yeah. So, I mean, they did have reason to go in there during HHN, you know, that was different from daytime.
It's just hard to pull my fat ass out of the food booth.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
but again, keeps all those people
if you
from in front of me in the line.
yeah. If you want like elevated Burger King, then you've got Mel's.
Well,
and there's nothing wrong with that.
And when there's more children at the event, they can go get their French fries and chicken fingers there.
That's true. And not everything is a fucking carnival dog, which is, thank God. You know what? We're not talking about food this episode. We will have an
We will
episode
get
soon.
there. You just wait.
Yeah. Yeah, I know your little nasty ass has been cooking something up for our
I've got
food
ideas.
speculation.
I've got ideas.
Jesus.
Universal's going to be calling
Don't
me.
fucking call her. I beg you, don't fucking call her. I cannot stand just another free helping of diarrhea. I can't.
Okay.
All right. So, Club Horror is my number 2.
Okay.
It's just fun. The energy through there will kind of keep you going. I think it's super great. As long as they don't play Fortnite songs.
I hope not.
See, that's the thing, is I am worried that if like they try to encompass everything, then like we'll have like Stranger Things soundtrack, we'll have, which is awesome. Like
I feel like
there's
they
great stuff
probably
there.
won't do Stranger Things. They wouldn't do Fortnite because they're already going to have a whole thing over there.
Yeah, but if I could do like Pale Pale Moon, or like I kind of like the IPs.
I don't know.
having
You
some
think
of their
about
music represented.
well, it's like it's always club music. Like it's
You can clubify everything. I heard a damn Michael Myers club mix the other day, and it was banging.
because that goes hard. Like
I'm just saying. I bet there's like some horned up Hellraiser like club mix.
yeah, what's not
You
horned
know,
up about Hellraiser?
like don't cry. That is a great waste of suffering.
Yeah.
Like that's such a sick fucking like beat drop. Like just pause. That line goes and then it goes nuts.
Yeah.
Okay. Chainsaw Horde. It's Chainsaw Horde. That's my next one. Don't look at me like that. Chainsaw Hordes at least are horror at HHN. I'm not attacking you. This is not a personal affront to your personality. You can be the like little Slytherin that you always wanted to be. Like that's fine.
But okay, come on, Chainsaw Horde.
Chainsaw Horde I can walk by. When you and I go in to fucking Diagon Alley, I'm in there for 45 minutes.
Bah.
It's like, okay, well,
And we only do it on our night. We don't have express. It's just our cleanup night.
yeah, that's I'm glad that we've at least relegated it there. You are not so much of a fanatic that you've got to go and like follow them around, and you're not like horned up for them.
You know, you're more than welcome to go hang out with the clowns.
Listen, don't
gonna
fucking
put a-
tempt me.
I'm gonna
with
put
a
a
good time.
sign on your back says I'm terrified of clowns.
I think my reaction will be more than enough. I think people will figure that out very quickly.
I cannot wait for you to become a target.
I don't know, dude. I'm a pretty squishy target. But all I got to do is go to my sweet killer clowns because there's not an ounce of fear in that, and I don't know why. I just love it. They're maybe it's the goofy ass proportions. Maybe it's the like fun like. I don't know. There's just something about it, and I will be rewatching.
I can't
it.
wait to hear the I hope they're playing the song in the Scare Zone
Yeah,
too.
the Killer Clowns from
It's
Outer
so
Space.
fun.
Yeah, it's a great theme.
Yeah.
But lastly is Death Eater experience. Harry Potter, go Hufflepuff.
You can honestly say you'd rather watch the people screaming at the chainsaw people than drunk dudes having wand battles.
Listen, dude, if I wanted to watch drunk dudes play with wands, I'd listen, you know where that was going. You set me up for that one. I just toss a couple beers back and go take a nap. Like, fuck.
Oh gosh. Okay. All right. So then that's all of our street experiences.
Yep.
So last thing we got is shows.
Yep.
So there's just 2, and
We're probably in agreement.
oh, are we?
Yeah, I mean,
So-
the Lagoon Joe is fine, but it's number 2.
Oh, so I mean that's how I ranked it. Nightmare Fuel over Stranger Things Lagoon Show. I mean,
Yeah.
I figured you don't like Nightmare Fuel as much.
Listen, I don't care for Nightmare Fuel as much, but as an experience, it is quintessential HHN.
I'm excited just because it is a new show this year. We do know that.
Mm-hmm.
So it will be new. There is a new act.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have a little something extra to talk about here in a minute with it. So at least we know we're seeing something new this year. I love Nightmare Fuel. It does get old when it's the same thing 2-3 years in a row, but I love acrobatics. I love pyrotechnics. So, I love it. So
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. I was looking forward to the possible like Jack show. I want to know what happened there because it does feel like it was a last minute pivot to go back to Nightmare Fuel. Um, it just makes me wonder if they felt like it was going to unbalance the event because I did think that if there was going to be a Jack show plus Jack Scare Zone, like a clown scare zone, plus Jack in the opening, that it was gonna lean too much Jack, which I know everyone loves.
Yeah, I mean, if you
but
have like the face of HHN, and
I
he
get
has
that,
a show,
but the whole point of the event is it's supposed to be split, and I want to go and look and see, like I want to go through the houses, and I want to put them in a chaos and a control column and see where that divide is. Like, would you consider this one more chaos or would you consider this one more control? And see how well they have split it. Because if that's the case, then it makes sense that they would switch it. Because Nightmare Fuel, if you think about it, it represents both aspects, chaos and control.
Yeah, traditionally, I'm
because
with you.
of the chaos that all of it is, but the control that these athletes and dancers have to have, and some of the different things that they do, the tricks and stuff that are, death defying. But
yeah, I mean,
again, though, it seemed last minute, but.
Yeah. And I'm fine with it. I'm just curious how the chaos control thing you got going is going to fall in for Vampire Noir. Because it doesn't seem to really match either side. It's just its own storytelling thing. So
I guess we'll wait and see.
Yeah, and
We'll
I'm
see what the
fine with
story
it.
is.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like, is it gonna have a story?
It always has a little bit of a story.
Yeah, it has a little one. Like, hey, I'm a lady and I've fallen asleep, or I'm a guy and I fell asleep and then I'm in a nightmare.
I would say it sells out, but it is full and they have to turn people away every show, every night.
Look, I'm not.
They don't have to put as much into the story because it's still gonna fill up.
Yeah, it's just lazy.
Until the crowds start dwindling on it, they'll only do so much with it, and that's just part of it.
I'm just a slut for story.
Yeah, I know.
That's all.
So the Stranger Things Lagoon show, I'm not hating on it. It's going to be a great soundtrack. I love watching the Lagoon show. I'm so excited for our friends to get to see the new Lagoon show because they've not experienced it yet.
Lagoon show rules.
It's the new fountains, the new everything that goes along with it, the projection on the
sound
buildings,
systems, the projections. It's like top notch.
It's crazy, and it's crazy how big it is. You don't expect it until you see it. So I'm not hating on it. Just Stranger Things fatigue,
Yeah, and if they've got a great soundtrack and get it all done,
we're gonna go see it.
Yeah, it might be like a multi-night thing.
Possibly.
So
possibly.
I like the water stuff. I think it's cool.
So we agreed on one thing today.
Woo! Look at us. Our marriage is saved.
Okay, so we are so close to the end of announcement season. I mean, this is coming up. I mean, it's going to be the last week because it's done by August 1st, and that's the end of next week.
There's
all we've got is one house left. So,
oh my gosh.
And still expect it's going to be Aussie. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they just had to, like, if they were going to do Evil Dead Burn earlier, and since they waited, it pushed it back, and then it pushed Aussie back. I don't know. So I still think it's happening.
Okay.
Especially because of the Pandora ad. If it had been pulled a while back.
Yeah, that would have been.
I mean, so we at least know it was coming at some point.
Yeah, if somebody really dropped the ball and like let the ad go out and the advertising team like just completely whiffed on it, and then we get Hell Block Horror to Electric Boogaloo.
Oh God!
And instead of
at least we're not getting that in play. Is what I was so happy about with Evil Dead Burn. No Hell Block Horror 2, but yeah,
I just want them to break the musical house streak because I'm gonna love I like that music so much.
Oh yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne, Prince of Darkness. Like,
Oh, and what did you say?
how-
Like at the end of the house, if they did No More Tears,
Oh yeah,
like
if no
as
more
you're leaving,
oh
like it would be
god.
such a good tribute. So now I did understand because this week, I think it was Wednesday, was like the 1 year anniversary of his passing.
Mm-hmm.
So like I can understand them not wanting to announce it that week because maybe
Yeah.
just wanting, since it was the 1 year anniversary, not wanting to like overshadow that in
I-
that way. I
I
don't
see
know.
both sides of that argument.
Yeah.
I also can't think of like any time that an homage to one of the greater musical talents with such like a legacy in the field of rock
Yeah.
and roll, and it's just like this is a thing that happened. He has passed away. We still have all these events. We still have Ozfest. It is a big celebration of his life. I can see how there could be the mixed feeling of like,
Yeah.
is it tasteful to do it now? Or
Well, and then last year, the last house was announced in the last week of July, and it was the Wyatt Six house. So if, following that same formula, if they're doing
Ooh.
another tribute house, announcing it as the very last house announcement in the last week of July. So it could have been planned out the whole time, maybe. I still don't understand why that ad would have ran early unless it was just an accident. I don't know.
yeah, for sure.
So I still feel like it's coming. So hopefully we'll see that announcement this week. So other than that, scare zones, every single day there's more props, more stages, more decorations up, more lighting, everything. I mean, it's coming together so quickly, and I'm getting so excited.
Oh yeah. So what? Just name me what's one thing that you are like one thing that's popped up
Okay, so in the downtown Clowntown
downtown Clown.
scare zone, they have a sign, it's like downtown, and it's like an arrow, and it as of now, it is like the only set piece in any of the scare zones that has a tarp over it. And so usually the only time there's a tarp is if it's covering like a dead body or something gory. So like a couple years ago with the medieval scare zone where it was like torture fair. I mean, during the daytime, it was just all tarps,
Yeah.
So that is currently the only set piece I think that has a tarp covering anything. I really want it to be a body, like in the shape of an arrow, like pointing.
That
Like,
would be
think-
super fun.
Like think Game of Thrones when they had like the bodies along the road and like pointing, but like upside down, and it's like the arrow. I don't know.
I see. Personally,
it's
I
funny.
think it's just it says downtown
Clown Town,
Town,
maybe.
or it's downtown crossed out and put Clown Town instead.
Well, downtown is big on there.
yeah.
So on the side, you can read that now.
yeah. So
So maybe, yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
thought that too. Like it was just something hiding
Mhm.
one of the IPs or something like art or something that hadn't been announced yet. So yeah, maybe it says Clown Town, but I hope it's a body.
we talked about Long Boy.
Oh
The
my
clown.
gosh, it's like the legs, and it's not just you think you're like, oh, you see those long legs, and it's supposed to be like a stilt walker, but the neck is like stretched out.
It's very like Legion. You know the ice cream man from Legion. It's another great movie you need to watch. Some people hate it. Great movie's a stretch, but fuck, it's a fun watch.
But it just sitting up on top of this stage, like it's such a big prop to be in that scare zone.
It really is, and it's so busy. That scare zone is so busy with all the little like Easter eggs.
I love
and things
it
that you can
because there's
see.
gonna be so many things to look at. It's gonna be easy to get scared. Somebody's gonna pop out so easy because you're gonna be like paying attention to everything that's going on. I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
So, okay, let's see. And this
And-
morning we got pictures. The neon sign is up.
Oh shit, code red.
Code red.
It's back to red, right?
Yeah, it did look more red than it was last year. So I'm hoping that they either changed it back to what it normally is, or if it was a completely different sign last year, they've put up Old Faithful, because we didn't get to see the sign illuminated once last year when we were there because they were having so many issues with it.
Yeah.
And
that
then
sucked.
when it was lit up, like it was supposed to be blue or it was supposed to be green, and then sometimes it was partial blue, partial green. They were just having hell with it. And so it looked very red, where last year it was just like the neon like outlining.
Yeah, and I think
So-
for the carnival motif that
Oh,
they're
yeah.
going for,
Red.
red is the correct
So-
one. So
Hopefully we'll be back where it'll be lit up every night, you know, just drawing us in.
yeah.
So I'm so excited. It's getting so close. Like once the sign goes up, the next thing will be the medallion. I can't wait to see what the medallion looks like.
Yeah.
So we're getting so close. So that's really everything I have on Scare Zones. The shows, the only new thing that we got this week, again, another surprise, is that the Field Girls are coming back.
Yeah, that was because we were pretty sure that it wasn't happening. Scheduling some stuff on Twitter, like or X, whatever you want to call it.
They had already announced their fall touring schedule like a couple of months ago, and it had all but confirmed. I mean, that they weren't coming to HHN, and so it really makes the Nightmare Fuel feel like a last minute pivot. They had already announced Ozzy Blood, so I feel like they got him. And then maybe the Fuel Girls were able to move some stuff around and put a few girls at HHN. So Fuel Girls are coming back.
I'm in on it.
Yeah.
I like it.
So, okay. All right. Then last thing is the tribute store. The facade is taking shape. It is looking so good.
It's not a container.
It's not a shipping container. It's got a couple of columns like rising high, and they've got some rope hanging down, so we, maybe like a sign or something hanging
there's
across.
Side stages, so it
There's
looks like
actually,
there's going to be scare actors around.
Yeah, there's
it.
actually stages for like the first time ever, just a little mini stage for scare actors to stand on. You kind of walk under, there's a little ticket booth, and so it's like, I think it's like you're going to be walking into the circus or like the freak show tent or something.
That would be
you
cool.
know.
Yeah,
like the wonders of the world or whatever. I think it might be the tribute store.
Yeah, the Lizard Man. Give me because if they go room to room to room, like it's its own sideshow.
Yeah,
that would be like we've seen great
like the curiosities
room-to-room
or whatever.
yeah.
So I'm so happy that it's back in its rightful place. They've got a great facade going up. I think it's gonna be one for the books. So. Well, that's all I've got on this HHN update. You have anything else?
No, I think that's it. That's our take and all the spec for HHN 35. If there's anything that you think is going to be secretly coming, or your favorite scare zones, or if you've got food speculation, leave it down below.
Yeah. All right. Like, subscribe, and share for more horrifying content. We'll see you in the next episode. Until then, stay spooky.